Have you ever wondered how the rest of the world is handling EV charging? Well, recently I was traveling in Mexico City and I came across something really unique. And it was an EV charging station and it was unlike anything I'd ever seen before. It was really different, so I took some videos and wanted to show you a few things that I thought were really great ideas. Mexico City is massive and there are so many cars, and it seems like it's starting to shift towards more of an EV hub. The city is starting to roll out chargers in public spaces like shopping malls and businesses, and even public parks. Right now, Mexico City only has about 100 public charging stations, which doesn't sound like a lot, but the way they're doing it is really unique. And I came across one of them that had some really unique features that caught my eye, and this is what it looked like. What I thought was really cool was it was pretty multifunctional. There was a lot going on. It was almost like an electrical hub with multiple outlets for different types of connectors. You were able to charge your EV with any type of connector plug that is on the market, and it even had USB plugs for you to charge your phone. And on the other side, there was a seating area, almost like a bus bench for EV drivers. So if the weather's nice or you feel like being in the community, you don't have to be isolated sitting in your car. It also looked like there was an option to just clip your own charging cable directly into the charging station. Another great feature was the advertising space. So above the charger, you can advertise, and this would be a great way for the government to generate a little bit more revenue. And if it was privately owned, this could be another income stream to help offset the installation costs of the charging station. I also thought it was pretty cool that it was located right beside a great public park, which kind of fits in with the whole sustainability mindset. Kind of feels nice charging your EV while you're surrounded by nature. I'm seriously thinking about the future of EV charging stations and how this model could catch on. Although there's not a whole lot of electric cars in Mexico City, everybody that I talked to said they had at least one friend or family member that did drive electric. Of course, the demand for EVs is still growing, but there are so many people and so many cars in Mexico City that it's hard not to think of this as a great business opportunity. In a city this size, the public space is pretty limited. So this might open the door for entrepreneurs that are thinking more from a business mindset, especially in residential areas or business districts. If people were to set up paid charging stations, there could be a lot of money here. Private charging stations are starting to pop up, but the majority that I saw were all government owned. I just kept thinking about the huge opportunity there was for the potential to build out some EV charging infrastructure for anybody interested. Mexico City does have some pretty ambitious goals when it comes to an electric future. They want to have 100,000 EVs on the road by 2030. This means that the demand for EV chargers might start going through the roof. The city is definitely positioning themselves as a leader in the EV revolution, especially compared to what seems to be the rest of Central America. During my trip in South America, I didn't see a whole lot of electric cars, but Mexico City definitely seemed to have the most. If you're thinking about getting into the EV charging business, this concept might be a good idea to keep an eye on. So I don't know, what do you think? Do you see a future in Mexico City's EV charging infrastructure? If you had any thoughts, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Also, if you're wondering who I am, my name's Trevor and I helped launch 2 successful EV charging startups, and now I make videos on how it works. And I'd love it if you were to subscribe to this channel and keep following the journey. Thanks so much for checking in, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.